Bonsai styles aren't just artistic choices, they come from the real world around us. Once you see their origins, everything just clicks. I'm at Showa Kinen Bonsai Park today, where centuries of craftsmanship turn trees into living landscapes. Let's take a journey through them and uncover the real stories behind bonsai styles and their key features. We begin our journey at the edge of the mountains. Life there is brutal. Storms tear through and lightning strikes, leaving behind bleached, weathered wood. In bonsai, these deadwood features are called jin when they appear on branches and shari when they run along the trunk. The contrast between the lifeless white wood and the tree's remaining ripe veins and green leaves symbolizes the cycle of life and death, a testament of vital force of nature. But some trees lose more than their parts. They lose their own core. This hollow is called uro, which is often seen in Japanese plum trees. But the uro feature on this tree actually is artificially made to make it look more ancient. They say the hollow started small, but over time it expanded, creating a huge void you see now. And when landslides or storms topple trees, their fallen trunks send out new shoots, forming a line of trees that share a single ancient root. Raft style bonsai captures this moment. A fallen tree reborn as a miniature forest. This style is relatively rare in bonsai. One reason is that the surface roots, a key focal point in bonsai, doesn't develop in the traditional radiating pattern. But as you can see, it's a deeply fascinating style. Beyond the mountain edge, the land opens into ridges and slopes where the wind never rests. In this environment, trees slowly adapt to the winds. Roots grabbing soil firmly, their trunks leaning, branches stretching in one direction, and foliage clustering where it can. This is the essence of the windswept style in bonsai, capturing how trees survive by shaping themselves to the forces around them. The wide, flat, and shallow pot enhances the impression of a landscape where the wind constantly sweeps across ridges. Deeper into the valley, trees find strength in numbers. In a forest, the tallest trees stretch toward the sun, while younger ones grow beneath their shade. Forest-style bonsai capture this delicate balance by varying tree heights and thickness to add depth and realism. An uneven spacing and asymmetry prevent the composition from looking artificial, while the main tree acts as the visual anchor. This shallow pot enhances the illusion of a vast forest floor, making the trees feel like they've emerged one by one from the ground over time. Some trees are not just neighbors. Sometimes a single tree sends out new shoots, forming a forest-like cluster. Multiple trunk bonsai capture this, where each trunk appears independent yet shares the same root system. The key to this style is to create variation. Trunks should differ in height, thickness, and movement, while the roots spread firmly like a plate onto the ground. Again, planting in a shallow pot enhances the illusion of a forest-like shape, making it feel more lifelike. Beyond the forest valleys lie the open plains. No wind to fight, no cliffs to cling to. In this environment, trees can stand alone. Their trunks curve gently, shaped by time and subtle forces. The informal upright style reflects this feature. The trunk should have soft curves, not extreme bends that can appear unnatural. The roots should spread in all directions, firmly anchoring the tree. As the trunk rises, it gradually tapers, with rough bark adding the sense of age. The branches grow alternately left and right, growing slightly downward, which reinforces the image of an old tree. Often, the lowest branch extends outward, giving impression of stability and strength. And some trees rise tall and straight. The former upright style embodies this stability with a thick base that narrows evenly toward the top. The defining feature of this style is a perfectly vertical trunk. Other features include the roots radiating in all directions and the trunk showing signs of age with rough, textured bark like in former upright style. Branches alternate left and right, extending slightly downward. The tree's crown is gently rounded. One famous example of this style is this 300-year-old Ezo spruce, which was exhibited in the very first Kokufu Bonsai exhibition in 1934. This hollow trunk is natural, a result of centuries of environmental exposure. A common variation of the former upright style is broom-style bonsai, often seen in naturally grown Japanese elm trees. The trunk grows straight up, with branches spreading outward like a fan, forming a broad, rounded canopy. The delicate branching structure is essential to this style. Thin branches divide finely, creating an intricate silhouette. But some trees don't stand alone. A second trunk emerges, growing beside the main one. Double trunk bonsai reflect this companionship. In this style, one trunk is always thicker and taller, while the other is slightly thinner and shorter. They should split at the sharp angle near the base, staying close together rather than spreading apart. So, every style tells a story and bonsai trees capture it. Which style resonates with you the most? Let me know in the comments and see you in the next video.